You can kind of see it's. So for season 3, we got a few different weapon adjustments, and for the most part, not huge dramatic changes in the long range department. Obviously the Ram 7 got touched, but today's focus is primarily on the close range meta, and they've actually given us less options to choose from than we had before the update. Ideally, you want to kind of add more weapons to the loadouts, maybe have one a little bit more dominant, but a ton of viable options. I think they've kind of removed some more viable options today. Obviously, we got the Ram 9 gets a decrease of from 30 down to 27, and this is a huge change. It basically makes it very weak, and it removes the strongest element it had. Obviously, they improved the sprint to fire time, which was an issue on the weapon, but that doesn't make up for the fact that you would get a ridiculously fast TTK within its first damage range with this gun as long as you got one headshot. Now you need something like 3 headshots in the mix. So it's basically you'll never get that fast TTK, and it falls somewhere around 650, which isn't great. AMR 9, we have the same thing happen. The max damage range, which is the closest, the min damage, which is the furthest, and then we got the near mid damage. So just right after that first damage drop off of like 20-ish meters, then we get into this one. Then they reduce the damage ranges. They decrease the sprint out fire time, which is huge. It definitely needed that, but they kind of nerfed it into the ground mostly. Still easy to use and stuff like that, but it does destroy the gun. Then we get Rival 9, doesn't get a buff, it definitely needs one. HRM probably needed a nerf out of more of the weapons than anything. It didn't get one. Striker gets a little bit of a nerf, not really a big issue though. These ones aren't like really going to be noticeable for the most part. Striker 9 gets a little bit of a range buff, which is cool because it was already good, and how they've changed the other ones, this actually moves up in the rankings. Still probably not as good as the HRM, or maybe one of the other weapons that we're going to talk about that got buffed near the end of last season, but we didn't really talk too much about, which we'll talk about in today's video. WSP9, pretty solid all-around option, just a slow fire rate. And then they did these changes on like the MX9. It's like no one's using that. This isn't enough. The TTK is okay, sure, but the small mag just doesn't cut it. Lockman sub, this is not enough. This is not enough. They wanted to, I don't know if they're just doing this so we're like, ooh, they buffed the MW2 guns. It's just not enough. Bass P literally does almost nothing for this one. Sadly, I look at the kind of the numbers, I'm like, that doesn't really help. Barely viable, right? Like it's one of those things. One thing I'll briefly mention is I'll cover the new Horus data because I'm probably not gonna do a dedicated video. It's not really good enough. It sucks in hardcore. It sucks in multiplayer. It sucks in Warzone. And it's probably okay in zombies, right? Like just because it has an insanely fast fire rate. But in terms of damage, nothing special. Around a 670 TTK. As you can see right here, you need some headshots in the mix to get a faster TTK, but it still just feels like a pea shooter, especially with the 48 round mag. This was something that definitely needed a 60 if it's going to have such low damage at close range. And one thing I wanted to do is kind of bring back some of the information set up this way so you can kind of see the comparison of why I think things standing out. We got the Jack Renetti, which is the conversion kit on the Renetti, the pistol. Only thing sucks about this is you can't go and buy it from the buy station. It has to be like, you have to get this from the loadout. You can kind of see how this lays out. This is definitely the hard meta with the HRM. This one's kind of gone under the radar. It did get buffed on March 22nd. It's kind of just been sitting under the radar. Not a lot of people have been talking about it because it is a secondary. You can kind of see its first damage range pretty solid, and its TTK after that is pretty solid.
Even the Renetti as is actually really, really solid. So the fact that they did this crazy Jack Renetti thing, like I had already maxed out that Renetti, and I'd used it a couple times, and had great results with it. I mean, it's fucking laser.
Solid as well. And it doesn't have another damage drop off after this. Literally, it's going to have 630 into infinity. Obviously, you're not going to have the best bullet velocity or whatever the case is. And then I started to incorporate this here. I just wanted to kind of look at the damage per mag section. I know this is something I used to do before, but I've converted it to a shots to kill on average. And then kind of what that equates to in downs if you were 100% accurate, which isn't really realistic. So I put 40% because that's close range. You'll probably get 40% if you thirst it down, those types of things. Your pre-fire, all that stuff. This is kind of what you can expect to get from the gun. And only 2 of these come out at over 2 downs per mag. These ones are pretty close, right? And these ones not a little bit worse. So you kind of have that there. HRM, still pretty much as good as it was before the update. 612, super reliable. I think they don't want to touch it for this. I thought they should have buffed a lot of these guns and other guns to kind of meet in the middle, so that it would be around a 630 TTK or 600 TTK for a lot more guns. And unfortunately, they didn't go that way. They actually nerfed some of these. The Ram 9, not great up close, and that only goes to 10 meters. Before it was getting like a 500 TTK because you can get the headshot, but now it just gets a slower TTK. And then once you get the drop off, nothing special. You can see they all kind of drop off to around 700, which is fine. And that kind of makes sense for a damage drop off. This should all be around 15 meters, 12 meters, whatever. That's where you're getting a lot of engagements. WSP9, pretty solid. It does have a little bit of open bolt delay, so up close, it might cost you, but the damage per mag is pretty good. The number of downs you'll be able to get. The new FJX Horus, you can see, not particularly great, but the AMR basically got gutted. I don't know. It doesn't feel this terrible in game. Obviously, it's floor loot, but it's pretty bad at this point. I hope that this isn't accurate. Maybe they're going to revert something, because that just doesn't seem right that it's that busted. So we'll go ahead and go through some of the quote-unquote meta loadouts right now. I think these will change pretty quickly, because I think enough people are frustrated with this, even though Rebirth Island's playing well, ranked seems to be okay, just pretty sweaty, a little harder to regain on a smaller map. But we'll kind of see how the things play out. So I'll go ahead and include the FJX just because I'm probably not going to do a dedicated video. If they buff it, cool, you'll at least have the loadout. Save it for whenever it is. Really not worth leveling unless they decide to buff it for a lot of the different reasons. This is kind of the loadout I went with. I'm really liking the Mark III reflector. Anytime I get the WSP9 off floor loot, it comes with this optic. It's a blue dot. It's pretty nice. I think that's what they use in the CDL for their MCWs. That's kind of what I've been enjoying more, instead of a NIDAR or anything like that where it's a slate reflector or whatever. Again, it has a little bit of shake. I'm not a really big fan of. It shoots marshmallows. It feels like that in game, and the mag just doesn't cut it, in my opinion. For something like trios, it's just not great. And you're not really going to see a lot of people use it beyond the first day to make content or whatever. AMR also got quite a hit nerf, so we'll go ahead and cover that, but I don't really think it's really has a niche anywhere anymore. Maybe still sniper support, because it is an SMG that they slightly buffed on the sprint to fire time. Maybe you could take one of those attachments and put it towards something else. But in general, this is kind of how you'd build it out. Pretty straightforward. I am a big fan of suppressors, so that's why I generally like to use those in most of my builds. And that's kind of how that one lays out. Then we do have the Ram 9, which again, this one's not like in the best spot, but you can see there's the Recon Comb if you want your screenshot. And then we also go ahead and check this out. So I've been experimenting with different builds on this one. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think it's really worth using if you're in a sweaty lobby. If you get easy lobbies and you can use whatever, cool, more power to you, explore more options. But the reality is, if the lobby's sweaty, all your opponents are going to be using the top 2 or 3 guns, and it makes it a little bit tricky. You have fun with floor loot when they only have 2 plates, cool. But that's kind of how that goes. Then we get the WSP9, which, like I said, is the next one there. Pretty solid. Like I said, I've changed this up a little bit because I changed the optic. I don't like the iron sights on this gun or the new SMG. Again, this one fires slow. Something you got to deal with. Overall, I mean, it feels okay. Reload's not crazy, but you do get a good number of downs. In reality, you could probably get 3 downs pretty comfortably with it if you don't go for the thirst. Maybe you're using throwing knives. And then this one will work pretty good for you. Then we go ahead and go over here to the Striker 9. I've never really been a big fan, but now that those other things got nerfed, as long as you don't run into the top 2 guns, this gun will do wonders for you. I think the mobility is pretty good. You do get to manage it out pretty good range. You can see I've gone again with that optic. Pretty straight vertical recoil. You just got to kind of pull down. I've not really spent a ton of time playing with this gun in terms of actually like, oh, is it viable and competitive meta? I think it feels good. I've used it quite a bit. Obviously, I got the zombie camo or whatever. But now that the other ones have been nerfed, it might be worth giving this one a try. If you haven't already, I know a lot of people have been loving this one as an off-meta, viable, top-tier competitor for a while now. It's not like it's a secret gun. We've known about it for quite a while. Then we get over here to the HRM, which I think is still kind of the all-around best SMG that you can buy from the buy station. That is the key, because you can't buy the Renetti from there. So pretty much the same build. One of the biggest differences we've done with the build is before we used to have the Thorn Barrel. We've swapped that out to go ahead and go with the high grain rounds. If you want a little bit better range, because this thing has been touched in the range department, you could go for the Princeps, which gives you a lot better range and a lot better velocity. It will slow you down a little bit, and we'll go ahead and still get rid of that. You can go for the high grain, and this will give you the clean iron sights. So it's either one of those builds. Obviously, if you want the Grau iron sights, there we go. Hopefully they bring the HRM 556 in a future season, hopefully like season 4 or 5, and then that'll be the Grau that we know and love from Warzone 1, Modern Warfare 2019. So either one of those builds is great. And then we also have the fast TTK Renetti. This one kind of slips through because of the things I mentioned earlier. You can't buy it from a buy station, but and this will give you the clean iron sights. Is before we used to have the Thorn Barrel. We've swapped that out to go ahead and go with the high grain rounds. If you want a little bit better range, because this thing has been touched in the range department, you could go for the Princeps, which gives you a lot better range and a lot better velocity. It will slow you down a little bit, and we'll go ahead and still get rid of that. You can go for the high grain, and this will give you the clean iron sights. So it's either one of those builds. Obviously, if you want the Grau iron sights, there we go. Hopefully they bring the HRM 556 in a future season, hopefully like season 4 or 5, and then that'll be the Grau that we know and love from Warzone 1, Modern Warfare 2019.
All right, let's see. Let me fuck it up, 'cause I gotta change this anyways. So he's saying HRM 9. But he does. What's a long barrel? Let's see what that does. So super fast. So wild. Initial first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just goes. Alright, see that? Like 5 rounds. Yeah, see how fast that second shot is just up already. Not any better. It's fucking worse. Really. When I hit that. wandering a lot harder. So, boom. This one is like. That's what that motherfucker does. Go up. If I got you here, I can go. That's bad. And this thing gets hella aim assist. Man, I've seen the stats on that, man. It's hard to believe, honestly. I was shitting on some hits with that son of a bitch. This. Alright, let's see. I was shitting on motherfuckers with this thing.
So either one of those builds is great. And then we also have the fast TTK Renetti. This one kind of slipped through because of the things I mentioned earlier. You can't buy it from a buy station, but it did get a huge buff on March 22nd. And it's kind of just been sitting there under the radar. And I think people are kind of, anytime a new season hits, people are like, oh, let me experiment this. Let me experiment with that. And they're like, ooh, this is actually pretty good. So unfortunately though, the big problem with this gun is it doesn't have all the various optics. You can go with the NIDAR, but it's missing quite a bit of the optics that you probably want. The glassless, I don't think it's in here.
Nope.
Maybe it is. I could be wrong. I don't think so. Maybe I'm blind. But overall, that's kind of how it goes. You can kind of use what you want, have fun with it. If you want iron sights, it is a little bit obstructive, but you can see this thing is pretty crazy, especially up to the ranges we talked about. Let me know what you're enjoying in Season 3. Appreciate all the support. Thank you for watching as always. Have a great day.
Yeah. Alright, let's check out J guns.
So we had a bit of a hiccup with the long range meta, and it is actually probably wider than it's ever been. I think there's going to be a couple go-tos, which we're going to talk about. But with how they tune things, they basically made it so you can use a bunch of different options. One of the biggest changes that they did with this season was the general adjustment, which is the visual effects. And that helps a little bit with being able to just see while you're using MW2 guns to kind of align more with MW3. In this particular case, we've also had the Ram 7, which is nerfed. Still pretty good, even after the nerf. That just tells you how broken it was like 2 seasons ago. You got the DG56, you know, they changed sprint to fire, not a real big deal. The main thing that you're going to notice when it comes to long range meta, if it's going to be included in the conversation, it needs to kill relatively fast or have insanely low recoil at the medium to long range. That's like 35, 45, 55, 65 plus meters. And that's kind of where you're going to see the min damage on something like this in the patch notes. I have already updated the spreadsheet. It is a little bit of a work in progress of really fine tuning what people are going to lean towards. I think it's going to be the Subverter, the Bruin, and probably still a little bit of the Ram. But there's going to be a lot of people in the comment section fighting for, why didn't this gun end up on this video? And the reality is it's just really difficult. I think I have 10 or 12 loadouts in this video. So I try to include a lot, even though most people are going to kind of lean towards what their favorites are, because that's really important. Does it kill fast enough? Is it fun to use? And do you like the gun? And a lot of those things will overlap for different people in different ways. And again, that's linked in the description if you want to go ahead and check that out. We do have a lot of loadouts to cover, but I did want to go ahead and cover these details if you kind of were figuring out where you want to choose your gunfight, and depending on how well you can control the gun's recoil. The subverter ends up being so good just because it has a very reliable, consistent TTK that doesn't really improve or slow down depending on hitting different body parts. Its mag only comes in at 50, but it does essentially allow you to down 2 players pretty consistently. Then we got the Bruin Mark 9. It did get a slight nerf, but it still didn't really impact it all that much. Downs per mag, pretty solid. Ram 7, obviously you can see it does get slow as soon as you get beyond that last damage drop off, and that's kind of where I think, and it used to kill faster in this little mid-range, but they've nerfed it a little bit there. Still pretty solid at 2 downs. Tac Eradicator, a very solid option if you were on the Ram. The only problem with the Eradicator is that weird fire rate issue, but it does have clean iron sights. So if you want to go the iron sight route, pretty solid. If you want to go the optic route, you can go that route. And it has a bigger mag by default, which is nice. Then we got the Holger 556, which is really good. If this had a bigger mag, probably a lot more people would lean into it because, as you can see, the TTK is pretty good and it's really low recoil. So a lot of people can use it. But the problem is that 40 round mag, as you can see right here, starts to suffer a little bit compared to some of the other ones that are a little bit more popular. Then we got the BP50, burn through bullets. Really wish it had a bigger mag. You can see it really suffers in this last category, but it does kill pretty fast. MTC 556, pretty good all the way around. Again, I just wish it had a little bit bigger mag. I feel like some of these guns that have the smaller mag, they're probably great for solos, even duos, but sometimes with trios, especially with the amount of stacking that tends to happen, especially on Rebirth Island at the moment because it's a new map, whatever, it gets a little bit tricky. Then we got the SVA, which I think is really solid. And this is probably like the no nonsense, easy to shoot. Anyone can actually shoot this. You can close their eyes, spam the trigger with the burst fire, and you're still going to shoot straight. Then we get into this next tier of weapons. Doesn't mean they're bad by any means. Tac Evolver is pretty solid, as you can see by the TTKs. It comes with a default 100 round, but it's an LMG, so it's a little bit slower when it comes to things like reload. The guy's pretty cool. I just wish it had a 60 round mag. And the nice part with this one is if you do get one headshot in the mix for the further damage drop off, that's 1034. It'll drop it down to 940, which, as we can see, is very competitive. Then we got the Baz B, which all around is pretty good, especially after the nerf that changed the fire rate. The recoil is way more manageable. The 900 though is a little bit deceptive. If you get even one leg shot in the mix, it'll raise the TTK to 1000, which you can see it makes it considerably less competitive. And keeping in mind, this is theoretical TTKs. This assumes 100% accuracy. Obviously it scales a little bit based off the fire rate. The worse the fire rate, generally the more punishing it is when you miss shots, and vice versa when it does fire faster. And then we got the Pull 'em Yacht. And this one I think is kind of like the one that like people got bored of, and it's probably one of the best all-around options, especially for something like Rebirth Island or where you're playing a high capacity mode, because you can down quite a bit of people. Reload's still a little bit slow. You do get one headshot, it drops that TTK down to 841. So overall, it's kind of like a beast that people have kind of forgotten. I know some people are going to say, I still use it as my main. Cool. Most people kind of veered away. They were on the Ram 7. They might veer back towards this Pull 'em Yacht, which is a fun gun. I wish they got that optic situation handled. It still doesn't really work properly with this particular gun, but it is what it is. And then the Lockman, a lot of people said, hey, check this one out. It does have incredibly low recoil. It does perform significantly better, especially after the buff and the visual change. And over the time, you know, the TTK has risen across the board, but 1245 is just like you have way better options that are low recoil. MCW, I thought I'd include that one. I really wish they'd buff this one a little bit more because I think a lot of people want to use it, especially they're dropping all these kind of cool bundles, but there's not really like a reason to use the gun. It is low recoil though, and I'd probably use this one over the Lockman if you wanted, just because that closer range is 840 TTK instead of the 913, which also kind of helps out the average damage or down per mag. Wrap, very interesting here. You can see with the one shot headshot, it'll drop it down to 750 in the first damage range. The second one just stays 900, but that is actually a very good gun. Again, reload, ADS, it's an LMG. kind of got to deal with that. And then you can kind of see the averages here. There's a ton of options. I know I probably left off about 5 or 10 more that you like in the comments. Go ahead and feel free to leave those in the comments if you want to share your build. But we're going to go ahead and jump into the class setup. We've done quite a bit of explaining, so we'll kind of run through these. This is kind of the basic loadout. I've kind of pushed it out because they made it so that the bullet velocity wasn't as good on this thing. And you can see the fire rate is still great. I like the glassless optic on pretty much a lot of them. You could do the 2.5. You could put on the stock to help with a little bit of the recoil if you want to go that route as well. Just the problem with doing something like this is then you lose out a little bit on bullet velocity. 709 is not great. And it's kind of like you don't have a lot of attachments to work with. So they kind of pigeonholed you to use certain attachments. And that's kind of why I was using that, what I was using. Even though with this one, you probably could have got away with this on a smaller map for Resurgence, because you can see the recoil is significantly better with this build. But again, bullet velocity you might struggle with. The new sniper, I don't want to spend a ton of time on this because I'm not a sniper main. There's a lot of great snipers out there that'll cover this gun, mainly for ADS speed. I built this one to be the one-shot demon. Basically, it has infinite range, and the main go-to for that is this HVP anti-material slug plate, but you can kind of go that route. We got BAS-B. Again, this is the slower firing BAS-B, which is a little bit easier to manage. So outgunned by fast TTKs up close that have a little bit more versatility in the close range engagements. The TAC Evolver, pretty straightforward build. Again, this one is a little bit more slow firing. At least it feels a little bit slow. Slow, but you can see not too crazy. You can kind of damage down. The hyper burst on the SVA. A lot of people will argue about they having a different build. That's okay. Use what you want. Again, these are just my preferences. If you have an ultimate god meta build that's secret and just to yourself, you can go ahead and share it. Or if you want to go ahead and keep it to yourself, that's okay. I'm still going to use what I want to use for the build because these are my preferences. It's just your choice to copy or kind of just dedicator, which is pretty cool. Again, the nice part about this one though is the bullet velocity. You can crank the bullet velocity, get like 1500. Not really practical in every scenario, but I do like this, that you can get some really good bullet velocity and then you can still build it the way you'd want. And you get this free attachment with the round mag. If you want to go iron sights, you get another attachment that's completely free as well, because then you could just drop that, maybe put on ammunition. You could put on a rear grip for even more recoil management, or you can go 50 round, 150 round drum if you want to go really crazy. You even want to go 45 round just to speed yourself up. You could do that, but that's kind of how that one will work out. And then the RAM, we still got the same RAM we've been using forever. I'll go ahead and show you that a little bit longer because obviously some people screenshot and then click away. So there we go. We got that. Boom, boom, and oh, there's the micro adjustment. There we go. Pretty solid. And then we got what I think is probably what most people lean into. A lot of people like the Bruin or the SOA, right? Subverter. The Bruin, I've tried different builds. I really wish it didn't have these nonsense MW2 attachments. I really wish that different builds. I really wish it didn't have these nonsense MW2 attachments. I really wish that wasn't, but kind of how it goes. And then you just use it that way. And you can quick reload in. My build adjustment, I wish I could strafe aim the way you do in the game, but there's partitions. I don't know. Like, it's like they set up the range and they didn't actually experiment with it. Like, this is iron range that we copied over from Modern Warfare 2. So there's this build on this one. I do not like the iron sight build. You can go ahead and do the iron sight build if you want. I know some people.
I don't know. We just feel the same as evolve. Like I get the stats. Come back to it and look at it here in a minute. Maybe we'll. This is venom rifle. This is a subverter.
Swear by that, but the problem is as soon as the gun kicks up a little bit, you lose a little visibility, which makes it hard to shoot a gun, especially when you need to be accurate. And I think this one, it does have a really good TTK, but the problem is the little kick in the recoil. And I've experimented with a ton of different attachments, and that little jiggle doesn't seem like much, but when somebody's at 60 meters, it is enough to miss some shots on occasion, especially if you throw in flinch. So just kind of keep that in mind.
Definitely better with this precision sight. Well, I can look at 850 bullet velocity though. still pretty similar, but this is just way tighter. Push a lot more. This is way tighter. Control. Way tighter. And just gonna show you. That's what you got there. So actually a better ADS, better vertical, better gun control. Sprint to fire is what gets hurt. You're not always going to be sprinting to fire. Just fine. 2%. Like, that's negligible. But I got a better ADS, a better vertical. Just yeah. The vertical for Ryzen is left and right. So all goes to the left anyways. It's only 4%, who cares? Ruin pivot is a superior attachment from the heavy. Ruin heavy. $16, $12, $4. So you're getting the same there. Well, 5.2. Technically, that's even a little bit better. You get a little better. I don't know if there'll be much difference there. Actually, get better recoil from 16% versus 10, 14. So that's actually just 8, 8, 10 plus 4. So I give 12. Yeah, if you're gonna do some hip fire shit, then you're at 1054. Okay, see, I can get behind this. I can get behind the other one. That little bit changes a lot. Let's see what happens if I take that off. What kind of ammo I get? Then drop your ammo. Go with your Spitfire. More recoil. More recoil. Here's that. Oh, I got 100 rounds. Okay. I get more range. I don't know if you're going to get much better than that. Such an increase on everything with that. You can get a little better bullet velocity, a little better than that, but it's going to hurt. Hurt your range. You don't want to hurt your range, actually. Alright, well, fuck that. I'm dampening something that increases bullet velocity and moderate recoil control. It's dampening. I think you're looking at the touch. Okay, so you are. I'm just talking about reduce range. thick. It just gives me better recoil control. So I guess if you're worried about recoil, too bad. But this is going to give you more bolt velocity, more range, more ammo, which you won't be able to reload it again. But I mean, at the same time, like, you gotta think, if you're gonna use this for something that's gonna be, you know, 50 plus meters, you're gonna want bullet velocity and you're gonna want the effective damage range. It's only 5%, but it's not a loss. Plus you're getting all that. Yeah, take that. Then you get 100 rounds. And you got the optic, so choose whatever optic you want. If you don't want to use that one, don't blame you. What conversion kit is in it? Oh wow, it's actually pretty. What is it? Complete any 5 challenges from week 1. Interesting. See how it's already using. This is what it does. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to try that one out too. Once we get that one unlocked. So yeah, I mean, if you're going to engage in battles a little bit faster, I would definitely say you could drop this or that and go back to the 60 rounds, so that way you can stay more engaged. But this thing's going to shred you at close range and long range. It doesn't matter if somebody's that close or whatever. Cool. I'm probably going to let them go ahead and get close, and I'm just going to shit on them with this. So, kind of covers everything from 100 meters down, you know. Done. I like that. And shoot, we can even. Is this the one I've been doing before you though? So long. What you need to do. You're better off no more than that. Yep. So this is the SOA, right? Oh, we need to change the RAM 9, I think. just not really a run and gun kind of thing. I mean, it's kind of, sort of, I guess, but yeah, it has its purpose in some areas. But it's just so I like that build. that out. There's my fast build. There we go. Sniper support. That's really what you want in this one. No worries about the movement as much as the other one. But really, it's just that no difference. Everything is still the same, right? Quick fix on, huh? Alright. And now we gotta get some points up so we can unlock the new sniper. What?
For using a Cronus.
A lot of people wondering why on earth somebody who owns an
Okay. 5.
Multi-streaming right now.
hours ago.
These are the best long-range weapons for you to use inside of Season 3 of Warzone. I've used these to reach top 100 inside of Rebirth Ranked, even reach a 15 KD at one point, at fast fire rate with that starter pistol, action buttons, and the now by the Iceman Isaac faceplate for both the Instinct and the Envision. It looks beautiful on your coffee table, your couch, wherever it may be. It looks really vibrant in person. And a huge thank you again to Scuff for sponsoring today's video. Moving on, we have the second build of the Moors, which is going to be a little bit more of a conventional build that you guys are used to. It's not going to have the charge up mechanic, but it still does have a one-shot headshot potential at any range. Now, as you can see here, you don't need to charge up, and it's going to feel a little bit more quick-scopy like the other guns we've used in the past. And as we would expect, it is a one-shot headshot. For me, this is one of my favorite snipers ever, because as you look down on the bottom right, it is one bullet at a time. So you're never going to have a sequence where you're trying to shoot someone as they're crossing where, oh shoot, I have to reload my 5-round mag, and now that player is going to make it behind a wall and I can't shoot. No, you can constantly be ready for the next shot, the next player. The only annoying part is you can't stay aimed down sight while you put that bullet back in. But here is the build, okay? A lot of it's going to be the same. We're still going to have that anti-material slug. We're still going to have the OP grip. We're still going to have the super light stock. Now, one thing I want to mention here is this gun has horrible aiming sway. As I aim down sight, you will see it sways quite a bit. Even if you were to put a foregrip and the heavy stock, which some people suggest because it helps out with aiming idle sway, it still sways a lot. And frankly, I also have two builds. This is the last one where I'm going to double up on the build, but it's so important that you all find a build that works for you. So the SOA Subverter is so powerful, as we've seen, but it's got a little bit of an S curve in the recoil. So I found a build that actually mitigates a lot of that S curve and makes it very controllable. So as you see, I have no touch on my thumbstick whatsoever. And this, because of my build, is only a little bit of pull left, right, left, and it makes it very easy to control. And as I always suggest, find yourself a bright iron sight. Now, I'll show you a build with a sight here in a moment because some people don't like iron sight builds. But if you're an aggressive player and you're a controller player, I would encourage you to try this build first. The camo that I have on here is a raid camo from MW2. You go in, you go to the event camo, and that's what I have. If you don't have this camo, fortunately, the Subverter Mastery camo actually comes with this little fishy camo. And you can see it's a bright neon like turquoise, and that works out pretty well. I prefer mine, but in general, anytime I do an iron sight build, I always try to make sure it's bright so I have good visibility when I'm shooting down range. Okay, here's the build. We have the Dozer long barrel, which helps out with both recoil control and bullet velocity. We have the TLR8, which is an MW2 muzzle, but it helps out by minus 27% on that horizontal shake. I typically would go with something like a Cassis brake, but there's so much horizontal in that S curve, I pulled out the TLR8 for this one. From
Okay, let's see. Of course. What is this? SA. Okay. Activate armory on lock. Okay. Dozer. What's he doing? You know how I feel about this. So I'll do that. He's doing show. Yeah, because remember I even did that. Fuck with that. Velocity.
From there, we have the Bruin Heavy Support Grip because it helps out with horizontal as well as, more importantly, firing aim stability, which is such a critical stat for controlling your recoil. I then have high velocity ammo. Why? Because by default, this gun only has 850 meters per second, which is on the low end of what I like for ARs. Especially if I brought this in a big map, I prefer high velocity, which brings it up to 1000. The damage range doesn't really matter because at different damage ranges, the SOA doesn't change its time to kill based off of, you know, how the damage numbers work out. It actually doesn't affect it that much. So the actual important thing for this build is the bullet cost. And there we have the 50 round drum, and it turns into what I believe to be the perfect build for Rebirth, where most engagements are under 50 meters, and you have so much damage per mag that you can just smoke and melt your opponent with this amazing build that I've got right here. Okay, go ahead and make sure you guys are taking a screenshot. Now, if you prefer an optic, and I totally understand that, we're going to go ahead and sacrifice that high velocity ammo, right? We needed to sacrifice one of the attachments, and I chose not to sacrifice the TLR8 and the Bruin Heavy Support because they help out so much with that horizontal. And then by throwing on the Jack Glassless, we actually get more firing aiming stability, which is going to make this gun feel even more like a beam. But as I've always mentioned, I feel like I get more aim assist with iron sight guns. So you're going to lose a little bit of that, but you're going to get a very clear sight picture. And I think especially for mouse and key players, this is going to be the preferred build. I'm still back and forth on which one I would run because I do really like the Jack Glassless. But it is significantly more controllable with this loadout. But you do lose out on a little bit of that bullet velocity. But here is my build for the SOA Subverter with an optic. All right, moving on. Let's cover some more guns. So, like I mentioned, the Moore Sniper and the SOA are kind of like the two super exciting dominant weapons. But there's also some surprises that have kind of come out of the woodwork. And one of them is the Wrap H. This has always been one of my favorite weapons in the game, but now we get to combine it with some MW3 attachments like the Jack Glassless. And look at this. Super easy to control, extremely fast fire rate, and the dummies aren't always accurate when you throw on 3 plates, but to prove the point that it beams, I mean, I'm hardly moving my thumb. I'm not even getting any rotational aim assist because I'm not touching my left thumbstick. It's too easy to control. And if, for a lot of you who are coming back for Rebirth Island, don't have your MW3 weapons leveled up, the Wrap H, if you have it from MW2, can be a really nice starter weapon on both big map and small map, because this gun has a 1200 meter per second bullet velocity with this build. Now, I didn't build this out fully for recoil control. If I wanted more recoil control, I could throw on the Spirit Fire suppressor, which would help out with recoil, but it's so easy to control. I rocked for the Sonic suppressor, which does not hurt my aim down sight speed, but the Spirit Fire does hurt my aim down sight speed. So that's why I went with the Sonic suppressor there. You can make changes based on your personal preference. From there, we have the Romeo barrel, the heavy support grip. We threw on the high velocity rounds because we can just really take advantage of the fact that we already have an extended mag built in. Get that insane, making it easy to beam people in long ranges. And then the Jack Glassless, because that firing aiming stability just makes it so much easier to beam people at long ranges. This is my Wrap H build. So pretty exciting to finally see an MW2 weapon. If you weren't tracking in the most recent update, they actually made it to where all MW2 weapons have less visual smoke and flare that they used to, which is going to make them a lot more usable. Now they just need to make it to where the stats back that up, because statistically, this is one of the few weapons that I can actually use that's worth using, because most of the other ones, like we saw with the Lockman 556, are just so terrible off the charts. They want you to buy MW3, play their multiplayer, because, well, they got to make their money, right? But exciting for any of you who do like MW2 weapons. Moving forward, we have the Bruin, which I broke my personal kill record of 40 kills on the big map with the Bruin, and it's just too good. It's back to the glory days. It kills faster than most ARs inside of the game, but it feels just as mobile as an AR without feeling like it has that LMG time to kill. I mean, I'm hardly moving my thumbstick right here, showing the recoil pattern, hands completely off the controller. I mean, boys, that's pretty easy to control. Just down and to the right. The second you press that right trigger, build that relationship with your thumb, and then no rotational aim assist doing anything, just a little bit of a pull down and to the right, and you got it. The build here is pretty straightforward with what we've seen with a lot of the builds. We have the Horizon barrel. We also have the Spirit Fire suppressor for that increased bullet velocity. We have the Bruin heavy support grip, the 60 round mag, which is going to help us a lot when it comes to our movement stats. And then, of course, we have the Jack Glassless optic as well. This is my Bruin long-range meta build. If you guys are taking your screenshots and you like the builds that I have so far, because while I may be a top 250 player and I play this game for a living, I try to make sure all of the builds are relatable and usable for the average player. So if you appreciate that, make sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe, because we will have the close range variants coming tomorrow. Okay, moving forward to some of the final weapons that we have here, we have the Holger 2.6. I much prefer this to the Holger 5.56. One, even though it's an LMG, I think it's easier to control the recoil. And two, it has more damage per mag because it has a 60 round mag as opposed to a 40 round mag. And as I mentioned, very controllable. I mean, it just doesn't get easier than that, gentlemen. So here's the recoil pattern: aim down sight, hand off the thumbsticks. As you can see, kind of like the Bruin, just pretty much up and to the right. Very, very easy to control as you're beaming people across the map. And of course, it has large damage per mag with a 60 round mag. But because I don't have to attach a magazine to it, I can apply more recoil mitigating attachments like the Ascent Lord stock, which helps out with the recoil control, the Holger factory barrel, which helps out with damage range and recoil control, the Spirit Fire, and the Bruin heavy support grip, and of course the Jack glassless optic, making this one of my go-to weapons inside of big map Warzone. Moving forward from there, we have the BP-50, which is one of my favorite weapons to rock inside of solos and duos, and I think it'll be an amazing Rebirth Island gun because it's so mobile and it's so quick to kill, and especially for players who haven't returned to the game in a while, very, very low recoil, both visual and actual. And for people that like iron sight builds, like myself, I mean, typically, like I mentioned, iron sight builds have a lot of aim assist. I mean, it's so good. And that strafing shooting speed is so fast as well compared to most other weapons in the game. Like this isn't even a strafe build. This is a low recoil build, but you can build this to be extremely, extremely strafey. But here's the build that I have to mitigate the most amount of recoil. I have the Spirit Fire suppressor. I have the Lore heavy barrel. I have the Bruin heavy support, the 45 round mag, and then up top we have the Moax 40 stock, which helps out loads with the recoil control. Now there's some other things you can do here. I have some strafe builds I've mentioned in the past, but I think for the average player trying to beam people across the map, even for mouse and key players, with a bright optic, with a bright iron sight, I think this is just as usable as the RAM, because a lot of mouse and keyboard players like the RAM because it has such a clean sight picture and very, very, very easy to see because there's not a lot of smoke, not a lot of haze, and most importantly, not a lot of shake. I think even mouse and key players would be fine using this without an optic. All right, moving on to our second to last. It is the SVA, but I've made some changes to make this even better. Okay, do not rock the SVA as just a full auto build. As you can see there, it's shaking quite a bit. It's still pretty manageable in terms of the recoil, but press left on the D-pad, change it to single fire, and now it is legitimately a zero recoil weapon. And with something like a Scuff, where I have digital triggers, where it's basically mouse clicks, it makes it so easy to rapid fire with a gun like this. And the build that I've made makes it even easier. Okay, the reason being is a lot of times we would rock an underbarrel because we wanted the least amount of recoil. Well, when we throw it onto single fire, that doesn't matter anymore. So what we do is we throw on high grain rounds, which helps out our damage range and our bullet velocity. So now we have 1100 meters per second bullet velocity, zero recoil, and of course, the damage that we know to expect with it. We saw it was in the mid-range, right in line with every other LMG and AR that we've seen. At range, it's a little bit worse than the Ram 7, but you have to keep in mind, it's all about how effective you can be at range. If this gun has zero recoil, it's probably going to be more effective than an LMG where you're maybe hitting 60, 70% of your shots at 70 meters, whereas this, you could potentially hit 100% of your shots at 70 meters because it has zero recoil. It's a lot of fun to use. Make sure you throw it into that single fire mode and just spam away, rip people off of head glitches, and have fun with the SVA build. I threw on the 60 round mag, the Corio's Eagle Eye, the precision barrel. You can change up the sight as you see fit, but this is how I like to rock my SVA. Before we get on to the final build, once again, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and drop a comment down below if I have missed any of your favorite long-range weapons. I've done a lot of research. I've compared for hours on True Game Data site, going through all of the different ones, comparing what I thought would be better versus worse, what you shouldn't be wasting your time on. So if you appreciate that effort, comment down below. Let me know if I missed anything, and drop a like because we got a lot of videos coming in the near future. And then finally, we have the trusty old Ram 7. Now, you might be thinking, Isaac, I thought you said it was nerfed to oblivion. It was nerfed pretty hard. Inside of 40 meters, it's still incredible. And for Rebirth Island, a lot of those fights are still inside of 40 meters. In fact, in the finals of a massive tournament that happened yesterday, a lot of the pros were still using the Ram 7, even though statistically it wasn't as good. They're so comfortable with shooting it. It has such little recoil, and being an iron sight build with a super clean sight, it makes it to where it's super controllable. Now, it's so important that you build the right build with this RAM, because if you don't have the right attachments, you're going to have a lot of visual shake. With this build, and with this build only, as you see, not touching my thumbstick, there's not all that nasty smoke, haze, jerking around that you would see in your front sight, and it's because of this combination of attachments. It's very rare that we see a specific set of attachments causing zero visual recoil, but that's what does it. It's the HVS pad combined with the Bruin heavy support, combined with the Zim compensator, and the Cronin headwind barrel. Those combinations of 4 attachments makes this thing an absolute beam, and it's been pretty much a must use. And while it's fallen a little bit out of the meta, it's still very viable for a lot of players to use, even in the highest levels of tournaments and ranked, because it's Mr. Reliable, and with a high fire rate, it makes it very forgivable. If you miss 1 or 2 shots, you can get right back on target, and a lot of people still love their Ram 7. But ladies and gentlemen, that goes and wraps up this video. If you want, check out the Reflex for PS5, the Instinct for Xbox, or the Envision for PC, and use code Isaac for a discount. That'll be linked in the pinned comment and the description. Make sure to subscribe, turn those notifications on, because we're going to have some close range videos drop.
got that eclipse tomorrow. some Plundo, we got Resurgence. Honestly, Resurgence is fun. Don't get me wrong. But no, I got my reset the champions quest. Wow, so I'm surprised, honestly. Damn. Gonna do that. Like that? Wow, that's fucked up. Try to join one game, it fucking crashes on you. Oh, interesting. What the fuck is even really on? No, I don't think so. Damn, we're at 27 platinum. He's doing work. Man, everything got free trial right now, huh? What's up, homie?
What up, man? What up? I got mics.
Sure. Man.
Get it. Get it. She was fun.
Well, if she didn't, at least she didn't wait till the game started.
Right.
Very courteous of him.
Yeah, I guess. Go.
Yo, what's good, man?
I obviously have open cam, so I
Give me
know a
5
lot of
more
open
tokens
cam.
to unlock that.
Probably the
that
most
sniper.
right now, this battle, just in like the world in general. On the internet.
That's weird.
RFK. I'm gonna share.
Use this time for some target picks. Use this time for some target picks. Enemy soldier incoming. Prep time's over. Now you request the weapon hole.
Maybe I'll see the warning. The voice chat recording moderation is active.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you gotta unmute somebody in here too.
Yeah, it was, I think it was pink.
That unmute you.
Let's roll. Your team leader. Set a drop point for your squad, soldier. You got gas closing in fast. Unhouse yourself to the safe zone.
Oh shit.
Eliminate all targets in the AO.
Got a heli. So you
It's
got-
gonna be hot landing right here.
Most everybody was
Whole
on the
team just
right.
landed this roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Well, hopefully they don't put the intel anywhere over there.
Squad mate has intel revealing the location.
And of course it did. Yay.
The uplink
Did it
station
really?
marked on your TAC map for decryption.
Yeah, right beside him.
I crashed the helicopter on top of their head.
Little. Yeah. Oh, I will. Oh no, that ain't bad. It's way off over there.
Losing ground. Move it.
I've got an ammo box when we get load out.
Your squad made it to the safe zone.
Yeah, I'm pushing far, kind of far right, not far right, slightly right to get to that.
On
Hopefully not.
Connection established. I want you to secure that area until the upload completes.
Might get away.
They're still preoccupied up there.
Yeah, it's like, oh, one got me. Got it, finished. It's
Sniped you?
Yeah, don't worry about me. Just gonna give up.
Gas spread coordinates are marked on your attack map.
Don't get up
to a buy.
No, I gotta redeploy. He was up
Let's
in
head
the
to
tower.
a buy.
He was up in the tower.
Heard.
Tower.
Alright, let's not trying. That's crazy. Let's try to finagle this buy station real quick, man.
Jay didn't know. It's a bad idea. Let's say we got a loadout there right now. Loadout full.
You don't think we could get this one while they're fighting?
Nah, there's a full team and oh, maybe. Sorry, I was looking different. We just gotta be quick.
Let's go to this one right here.
Oh.
Number 2 has a buy station.
Surrounded right now.
Someone just got the buy there.
Alright, fuck.
It might be worth the trip.
Let's get load out. Let's go get loaded at that buy station. Everybody unmark your ping. Which one we going to?
Over there.
I'm having the one ping right now.
Green, where you headed to, bro?
I'm floating. I'm waiting on y'all.
Let's go here then.
Alright, well shit, let's all get together then. Come back to us.
Where we going? Everybody, okay. Let's go here then. Let's go here.
Alright, let's go.
Alright.
Alright. Lord Jesus, boy.
You're running in circles and shit.
Minimum 1.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Everybody, hey, drop your money right here. Don't you on yellow. Yellow, pick up the money. Here.
Money down. Booby traps.
Yeah, hurry up.
Drop the money. Come on, somebody.
I already got it.
Man, you shouldn't have thrown it. Man, I wish you wouldn't have thrown that right here.
Hey, we got it right here, bro. Look. Look at the smoke.
Shit, let's get the fuck out of
Yo, look at that.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Redeploy pack. Somebody get that.
Someone got. I'm coming.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
here. Connection platers.
Self.
I got it. Alright, let's get it.
Alright. Hey, somebody could have bought a UAV just now, but
Take over this building.
Got it.
tall building.
Yeah. Tall building all the way up.
Heard. Elevator or zip? Zip. Looks like.
Yeah, looks like it's gonna be here. Maybe. Ah, fuck you. Oh man, come on. Won't even let me get back up there. No. Piece of shit.
How'd you guys get up there? What the hell?
Got one.
Yeah, they threw a fucking thing down there. I'm here.
Killed one.
Got gas moving in.
Called in back up.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I got a self.
All squad members are in the safe zone.
How many's up here?
I'd say 3 still if one hasn't came back from Gulag.
This one has fucking, he had 2 pizza boxes. What the fuck?
Jesus.
I killed one, man. I don't think there's 3 up here. I could be wrong though.
I didn't see her here, but there's minimum 2.
I killed one.
Alright.
They probably finally dipped. They probably didn't have their loadout or anything either. They probably took off. Go reset.
Anybody need plates?
Actually,
I'm good right now.
about that out.
Does anybody need ammo?
Nope. I'm gonna start sniping. I'm gonna start sniping for a little bit.
Alright, where's the intel at?
We got a second box down here at ours.
Intel. Bro, there's none left over here where we're at. Yeah, we'd have to jump down and check that zip. We can do it though if you want to.
Yeah, team. They're hitting the loadout right here. Looks like.
Yep, I can't see that far.
Bridge. Yep.
Yeah, flat.
Yeah, let me know. Y'all done sniping, bro. We'll move.
Alright. Oh, we pushing them?
I'm moving with me. Yeah, they just finished, it looks like.
There's the yellow house right here.
They're at the yellow house?
Yep, they're inside.
Shit, I'm dead. One's dead.
Two down. Oh, behind.
How the fuck?
I'm trying to ambush them.
Yeah. You're falling in, I'm falling quick with me on them.
Your squad mate is in the gulag. They survived. They redeployed.
I'm still down here.
I don't know, you got one guy, he's a fucking magician. Fucking wiped our whole goddamn squad.
Your squad mate has entered the gulag. They'll need to survive to redeploy.
We got a load up back here, I'm gonna hit.
Squad mate just got their ass beat.
They really put me in the gulag with just a pistol, bro? Like, bro, come on, man. Come on, man.
Squad mate lost the
A
fight.
pistol?
They're RCB at this time.
Come on, bro. This game gets worse and worse by the fucking day, bro. First it was a sidewinder, now it's a pistol. Gotta love Call of Duty.
Some of your squad's outside the safe zone.
Yeah, bro, just get out of there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get all the get to me, yellow. I'm
Being
safe.
tracked by an enemy squad. Evade and survive.
Safer than you.
They got their boy back.
Team in front of me, yep. Goddamn.
Probably gonna be too late to that bot. Yeah, there's people already on it now. That sucks. Yeah, it's just too late to go to that one.
Nah, bro. Shut up.
Green, I was about to say, you want to take the redeploy and get to bro?
That's all my options. All kinds of loadout boxes back here. I know there's probably at least 2 people up here.
You can get up to the top to your oh, never mind. You see. Some high ground move across those buildings, bro.
You've got gas inbound.
loud like a motherfucker.
You got people landing in on you, bro. See him? There's another guy right across from me. What? You're not sniping me this fucking far in the air, bro. What the fuck? Ain't no fucking way, dog.
Oh, one right there.
He's right across. We can get him, bro. Let's rush him.
God.
Wow. It wouldn't even let me. It wouldn't let me grab the ledge.
The solo.
It wouldn't let either of us grab the ledge, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Training camp. It's the gulag, and you're gonna have to fight to earn redeployment. You're the last of your squad. Finish this. Your squad mate failed their mission. Then head back to base.
How am I gonna get 2 downs and 0 kills? Some bullshit. Fuck me.
You wear those upgrades well, soldier.
He's probably AFK back there. Oh shit.
Good shit.
Learn redeployment, soldier. Stand
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Money on the ground. Oh, 2,500.
I'd hit this probably right here.
Get where now?
Hit that outside circle. That outside circle out here. Then there's a redeploy across the water. Yeah. Push out to it quick.
Yeah, he ain't got no money. He ain't got enough money though, bro. He's gonna have to land somewhere where he can loot.
Bro, he can
somewhere like right here.
even if. Yeah, hit
Bro,
this.
he only has 2,500, bro.
Hit this building and then go over.
Okay, okay.
Hopefully there ain't no one there.
I hear
Yeah, I
a
hear
box, but
someone.
it's
Yeah, it's nowhere near. What the fuck it is?
Oh
yeah.
All you need 15.
Yeah, there's no boxes over there though.
Goddamn thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
hit it. Just keep looking, man. Yep. Nope. Swim. Just get out of there.
Nah, they're fuck.
That's a whole squad.
Yeah, they're thirsty too.
Played on.
I know
Gas is
solo
closing
probably,
in.
so I'd push the
Enemies
shit
are
out of me.
dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
And you gotta
Yeah, hit that zip.
Ah, man. Try to hit that redeploy if you could.
Stump toast.
Damn, dude followed you all the way there.
They're already there.
Oh, that was somebody already there?
Yeah, he was already there, I think. He heard me falling in. There is shit you can do to re-up on that.
dropping into the AO. You're headed to the war zone. Get geared up and stand by.
Oh yeah.
All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized. Enemy soldier incoming.
Hands all here. Word came down. We are green to go. Gear up, grab your chutes. We're going to the war zone.
Down to 3.
We're hot on all threats. Watch your ass down there.
Let's roll. All right, soldier, mark a drop point for your squad and go get after it. Gas is closing on your position. Suggest you hightail it out of there. Gas dropping en route.
Maybe, maybe not. You guys see anything?
Primary objective is to eliminate all targets. You're the target of a most wanted contract. Eliminate threats, secure supply caches to closing. Gas is moving.
We got plates here. Shit, might be able to grab that money when it falls.
All right, your squad's in the safe zone.
Nice. I got that cash drop. Going to buy station right now.
Be advised, there's an enemy squad gunning for you. Loadout drop headed your way.
Shit, let's try and get a UAV as soon as we can. Got a muni right here. I don't hear nothing. I'll talk.
I'm right here. I just got my mic muted for a minute.
Bet. $30 seconds. Most wanted.
Hold on.
You guys see anything? It's still yellow, so won't know anybody's coming.
Our Guardians lost power. The bounty contract on you is closed. Your squad mates are redeploying.
barely even heard you walking out. Actually, setting it right.
You got a loadout drop inbound. Gas is inbound, marking a new safe zone. The enemy is no longer tracking. You lost him.
I don't see anybody on these rooftops. Did we grab that key? Do we have that blacklight key? Blue, what you doing over there?
Gas is inbound.
There's Solo and then there's Blue. Oh shit.
All squad members are in the safe zone. Bounty targets marked. Kill them all.
What you fucking with down here, Blue? Yellow, you coming this way at all? Old Yeller.
I'm still here, hold on.
Moving in. New safe zone located.
I am.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced. Friendly UAV entering
Nobody
area.
here. Everybody's everywhere else.
That's good.
Bounty target's gone dark. We lost the contract.
How did you get the Blackbird? That's my first time seeing this.
I bought 3 UAVs. During that.
Buy 3 UAVs.
Yeah. Hey, there's a reinforcement flare.
How long does it last?
It's
How long
still
does it last?
It's still going. It just ended. It's just ending. I don't know, like 20, 30 seconds. It was only. I had like 16 grand during that fire sale.
Fire sale's over. Adjusting price.
I still have another UAV.
Positive ID on the bounty targets. Hunt them down.
Coming in from that backside. We can stay here or hold them at the hill. Oh, floating in, actually. Yeah, they're already looking at us. Here's your bounty coming in right now.
Dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Down one.
Oh, damn.
Broken.
Contract failed. Objective lost. You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Definitely got people on me. Someone's peeking me from somewhere.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Hey, come grab me. There's a pizza.
And you got back on the game.
Your squad mate was sent to the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy. Gas is moving. Move to the safe zone.
Yellow.
Got their ass beat. They are returning to base.
Alright.
We lost that sumbitch.
Times.
Bounty contract's been pulled.
Rotate.
squad mate is in the gulag. If they survive, they redeploy. Gulag is closed until further notice. Be advised, your squad is down. It's up to you now. Friendly loadout drops on the way. Enemy buy station incoming. You're losing ground. Move it.
No. He got in the car, I don't know where he went.
Some shit fucking teammates in that ordeal, huh? Man. Alright, let's see. You give me half a squad, man. Half of something fucking worth a damn. That's our game. What up, y'all?
What up, y'all?
What? Oh, this game. Sneaky. Trying to put me in that resurgence. What up, man?
What up?
Alright. Y'all's moms ain't gonna come yell at you in like 2 minutes until you get off the game, are they?
Who's mom?
There we go.
My mom ain't definitely doing that.
My last game, man. One dude ain't paying attention. Turn his fucking mic off and I'm like AFK 90% of the time. And then the other dude I hear like getting yelled at by his mom. I thought 10 minutes ago you're back in this fucking game. And then click, he's gone.
Wait, what he said?
This bullshit.
Yo, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Let's make it a gun class real quick. Oh shit. Here, I'll start it. Oof. Connecting. There we go.
about to get evil.
Look at all these fucking dogs, dog.
Oh yeah?
Oh.
All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
Huh?
Yeah, I think one guy's muted.
That recording and moderation is active to create a safe environment to play.
We're deploying you to the front lines. You're
I
up.
think pretty much shows it almost every game.
Enemy activity will be high.
I'll see you on the other side. Battle Royale. Drop points for your squad. Gas is approaching on your position. Move to the safe zone.
Let's go to the military base.
Yeah. Alright.
Let's go deep and work in.
Take it deep.
Which one?
Wherever.
None of these motherfuckers drop.
Hey, somebody going to this one. Mine already at that one. Or the other one.
We going to pink?
Yeah.
You're clear to engage all targets. You're the target of a high-wanted contract.
Armor going down.
Secure the light access to close it.
Loot this motherfucker.
Get to the safe zone.
This motherfucker is loot.
Empty.
Empty.
Oh, I finally hear something.
Oh, there we go.
Contract closed. Redeploying squad mates. Good work.
Alright, buy station. Here. Gas moving in. Gas moving in. Let's hit this one.
I just need to get that box.
How do you get up there?
Should be alright.
Good.
You got people at buy. Load up.
I got a buy station. We can go to it right and do our own thing. Grab that, Downy.
We could just save it, just kill him.
Yeah, we're gonna hit this buy station here.
Targets are up. Get after 'em.
I'm gonna drop my money at this buy over here.
Drop my money at this buy over here, guys.
Oh, never mind, never mind.
Oh, never mind, never mind.
Be advised, an enemy squad is tracking your location.
Buy UAV.
Buy UAV.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Counters up.
Counters up. How many boxes?
Say one.
One.
Our recon's overhead.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Moving here.
Broke that guy in the window. Last guy, other guys in here.
20 seconds, and we gotta get in the circle.
Enemy movement.
Counter UAV is being a fuel. RTB at this time.
Just two of them.
Focus on circle.
Focus on circle.
Rooftop.
Rooftop.
Got gas moving in. Head to the safe zone.
Took down the redeploy.
On the redeploy.
Oh, someone's
eyeing me up.
Jumped right here.
Got our
bounty coming down the hill as well, it looks like.
You
got a teammate too.
How did I not hit this motherfucker?
How did I not hit this motherfucker?
Broke one.
Wow. Cool. This guy's fucking weird. This guy's fucking weird.
Broke one.
Cool.
Downed one.
You're gonna have to fight to earn redeployment.
Wish I knew my every move.
I knew my every move. Wow.
Turn to base.
He only hits headshots?
Good luck.
Gas is inbound. Marking a new safe
I just
zone.
completely clueless that you just fell in on him. And you're dead.
when I feel like they're putting the bots in here. They turn up their bots fucking super high. So then you want to go play Rebirth. Damn. Room filled up quick. What up, y'all?
Alright, let's get after it.
I'm not even getting.
Check your weapons, check your gear. We're holding for deployment.
He's already pushing that hill. Already pushed me on that van. He's already...
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Are we dropping, boys? One's missing.
We're dropping. We playing trails or bot?
Watch one left. It's all good.
Yeah, no, let's play.
We got this, boys. We got this.
Where to?
Wherever you want to go, man. Someone ping it and let's hit it.
Let's roll. Battle Royale. Clear that gas. Get to the safe zone. Be advised, airdrop is inbound.
You guys should be clear to grab it. One guy went to gas station, one guy flew past you.
Yeah.
And
Finally loaded in.
Oh.
Yep.
Hurry. Targets are up. Go take them down.
I love when they give you the fucking snipers.
Oh, you got all four. Look at that.
Captain Smiles here.
Yeah, I'm here. Took me a little while to load in, but I'm here.
Upload secure. Future gas spread coordinates are marked on your TAC map. Alright, your squad's in the safe zone.
Yeah, there should be one near you guys. There's one over there a second ago.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got one. I got one. I got one. Yeah.
One of them on ping.
Is the one near us or?
There was someone over here. I don't know where he is.
Yeah.
And then I was seeing.
There's a full team down there by the buy station.
We need a buy station.
You got one guy near.
There's people on the buy station.
Solo near pink.
Yeah.
Blue pink. There you go. Fine. Yeah, he's like downstairs looting right there on blue. All by himself.
Yeah, blue player.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, I'll take one.
Where is this guy?
Still not get him?
Nah, I got one guy, but I don't know where this fucking other guy's gone.
Under us.
Heard. Woo!
Got him, nice.
Good shit. Hide in the corner. Fucking douche.
Go to the bar.
Heard that?
Loadout drop headed your way.
Might as well buy one
You
anyway.
know that's to our left.
Yeah, two landed.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna push ours. See what happens.
Yeah,
Try and buy a loadout.
Yeah.
Try and buy a loadout.
Guardian nearby. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Definitely
Yeah,
gonna
boys,
be hot.
that's it to your left, that's to your left.
Buy a loadout in the UAV, bro.
Got it.
Just go ahead and buy a loadout, and there's people on
Get
us.
there. Yes. Yeah.
You see him?
Good shot. Yeah, they're looking at me.
You get him yet? Nice.
Yeah, he's
I'm about to throw the loadout over here by the other one.
Alright,
yeah.
we've got a couple more guys to our left. Watch that, Maverick.
Yeah, I'm coming back.
I hit our
Yeah.
loadout.
Two teams over there, man. Two.
Run it. Inbound.
They all want that loadout, man. Of course they want the loadout.
You're
Right now.
losing ground. Move it. That's our field upgrade. Enemy soldier
Oh, shit.
incoming.
Dead.
Good shit, boys.
Alright, still got those other guys next to us.
I don't like. My shit's not. Something's not right with my shit. Like, oh man. Like, can't get any more accurate than fucking. I'm just not getting hits with the sniper at all. There's like 110 meters, and I'm not even getting a plate on him. And I'm shooting right between the fucking teeth.
Weird. People on me.
Oh my god! Wow, really? That's terrible fucking timing.
How the fuck did I know where I was?
It's the Gulag, and you're gonna have to fight to earn redeployment.
Kind of stuff, is it?
Oh, whoa, man.
They just wipe our whole squad, huh?
Yep.
Your squad mate was sent to the Gulag.
And
They'll
one more
fight for a chance to redeploy.
People at the buy station we were at, they're running into my cluster.
Yeah, so they're still down there.
Get out. Get out again.
How do I lose that? What fucking ping am I on?
Did they just jump?
Your squad mate is at
Another,
the Gulag.
I've at least seen one guy down there. Going in.
Gas is inbound, marking a new safe zone.
Fucking wasp launch sucks.
Your squad mate won the fight. They're redeploying now. Active field upgrade.
Thanks, see to go.
Squad mate has been cleared for redeployment.
Oh, wow.
I broke them?
Them comms would have been nice, dude.
Oh, shit.
Got one down.
Again? There's one right around the corner of that truck.
Enemy squad's hunting you. Stay sharp.
Got ourselves in a good position.
I got plate here, yeah?
Gas is closing in.
Yeah.
Anybody got a flare or anything?
Nope.
Nah, man.
You have a buy station inbound.
Oh, damn.
We'll sort this out, man. We'll sort this out.
I dropped you
Goodbye,
plates.
bro.
Yellow. Yellow. Yeah, behind you.
Sweet, bro.
Friendly buy station is ready.
Do you have any sniper ammo you're not using? I'm getting high low.
Oh, shit.
They're getting
There we
hit
go,
by
bro.
another two.
You're the man.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here, guys. Dip. Holy shit.
Let's hit that bounty. Hit that bounty. We can.
One of them was pushing me hard as fuck as I was running.
Got an ammo box offer in a minute.
Kinda wanna hold right here. See if we can pick them
Yeah,
up.
let's hold that. Let's hold that, man.
Eliminate all
Are they coming over? See him? Standing there.
Yep,
All
end up
bounty
top,
targets
end up top.
destroyed. Hell of a job.
Someone's sniping down on him.
They're getting the redeploy, bro.
Shoot it down.
Be advised, enemies deployed a buy station.
You see him?
Yep, there we go.
Knocked one.
Oh, I got a hit on him, but yeah, he's getting rezzed.
Let's get a better spot. going rooftop of
guys.
this building.
That's...
This building on blue.
All three of them just dropped there.
Oh, another team on buy station.
Hurt.
Movie.
Oh,
See them? Yeah. They're fighting someone else. They're fighting someone else, boys.
Solid work evading the enemy.
Oh, he got me.
Clear for now. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
They're pushing me.
Yep. Peek that shit again. Whoa, didn't look up from behind. I don't have fucking smoke.
Yeah, they're backed away. They're backed away. Wow, the gas mask. I could fucking run out there. Fucking nothing.
Wow. Fuck. Wish, my dude. Someone's pushing me pretty hard right now.
Oh, damn.
Oh my god. Okay.
What up?
You're up fast. We're about to get even.
Get this wax real quick and I'll turn my torch off. I'll trip out.
Time's over. Deployment to the war zone.
Hey. Kill's muted if you gotta unmute him. Where y'all wanna go?
Got him.
Yeah, probably. You're muted.
I got him. I did it.
Alright.
Y'all mark it out.
Hey, can we all land on the same ping so we can get that 2,000 XP?
Yep. Mark it out.
Let's go over here and let's just grab this. So we can get that battle pass. I'm trying to get my battle pass. Done. So everybody lands on the ping. We'll get 2,000 XP. Oh yeah. Appreciate it.
About to hit this down low here.
I'm going to this little tunnel where the water is.
Yep.
They're landing in bio for sure. Send that over there. Just as I can.
I just think you'd be running out of air quick under here.
There was 2 boxes. Yeah.
Yeah, so a couple more back there.
Hostile mosquito is online.
Almost got loadout. I think we got it. I'm gonna meet you at the buy.
Confirmed online. Now go snag another contract.
Drop my money at the buy.
Be advised, there's an enemy squad gunning for you.
It's right next to the buy.
On it.
Lay it down.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
I got a muni.
Don't pop it because it should be a munition box right here.
One right here.
Yeah. Falling in on building, whatever decon next to it. Oh shit. Below or above?
You good?
Yeah, I got him.
Yeah, watch, I saw someone floating in over here. You know, there's usually...
Hey, he's up top. Strong cluster. There's a whole team running in.
One of them, I think,
They're up in the second floor right there. I'm going in. Fuck it. Got 2 down. Oh, there's one right. Yeah.
He just laid behind you.
Fuck.
He's going to Ryzen. He's Ryzen. Damn, it sucks.
Oh, shit.
There's 2 different teams in here.
What? That's fucking weird. How the fuck does that happen? Please show me that.
Go upstairs. Backside. 2 different teams playing.
That's really weird.
I'm with you, King. Right here, lighting. There's a lot of people here, dude.
Yeah.
Your squad mates redeploying. Well done.
A lot of people just landed in on that loadout down there too, and he didn't see me yet. He's out.
XP boost deployed. Enemy soldier incoming.
Bet you don't land down here with us.
They're right above our head.
Hey, they're over here too. There was some smoke right here.
Going up to this ammo box and then buying some plates.
Hey, boy.
Wait a minute.
I got one down outside in the water.
One down now.
25 left. Keep up the good work.
Bags one as he was falling back in.
If somebody can look right over here.
Oh boy.
Probably nasty over here.
Trying to reload everything right now.
Experience boost active.
They suck. I'm gonna go kill them.
Yeah, they're falling in over to the right towards the boat now. Pink, you're solo. He's literally right there.
Came back for you, weak ass.
Load out, load out, load out, load out.
Just busted up.
Gas is closing in.
Light ping, light ping.
One right behind us. Just grab this loadout as well.
Be advised, enemies deploy to buy station.
Everybody's running those Renettis.
I don't know where he fucking just dipped to though.
Squad made it to the safe zone. Enemy soldier incoming.
Does that AMR still hit?
Yeah.
Barely.
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
What? How? These motherfuckers be getting them angles, boy. Above us.
The precision.
That's fine, we can hang
If
out.
somebody flew in, they're trying to get their shit.
One in the water, he jumped in the water. There's multiple from that building though. Yeah, nice.
Ah.
Nice.
Remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Cover me, dog.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced. Enemies dropping into the AO.
I gotta play that home.
You got reinforcements inbound.
Oh my god, dude.
He's up on top. Blue on top of you.
Alright. Fucking plates.
Oh, there's two of them that looks the same. I got confused. Dang, really? I shot the fuck out of both of them. They're in there yellow. They're just camping it. I get my fucking rocket launcher. Watch this. Oh, you can't. It's over with. Man, HMR slaps.
Good shit, good shit. That was a good one.
We still had a third in there.
Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Do not go in there. Three of them. Good play. Is there boxes still down there? I will go for one.
There may be one, but
Yeah. I see the green. Oh no.
all the way at the end, I think. But
Yeah, probably at the end.
What's the play, guys? It's disabled.
Advise you load up now.
we got.
They're right here.
Yeah, they're all everywhere. I don't know. I think maybe I'm about to hit hard on tunnel. Maybe.
Let's just shoot. I'm gonna go shoot tunnel. Shoot tunnel. Fuck it. I'm gonna shoot tunnel. We're in tunnel.
Yeah, drop that.
Blue, if you can make it to us.
I'm gonna try and make my way over to y'all.
Positive ID on the bounty targets. Hunt them down. Gas is inbound.
Nice.
inside the safe zone.
Something with the bigger clip. There we go.
Friendly mortar strike on the way. Style mosquito is online.
We holding showers, or where do we all go?
Nah, we're gonna go help Blue get over here. I was thinking.
Got to watch this rooftop.
Yeah, no, I got it.
There's one in that little building right there. I just seen him shut the door. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Fuck.
What is that? Mortar?
Yeah, we got by the homie back. Oh, he's sniping. We gotta try to get the homie back. There was a buy station over here, I think. Well, I'm gonna check for it.
Yeah, I would.
Rooftop, I think, maybe.
Are in the safe
Broken.
Oh, he's over there. He's over there. Fuck.
They're fucking everywhere.
Oh.
There's a buy station, I think, over here. Like
Yeah,
right on
was.
this cliff.
Resurgence has been deactivated. This is the end game.
It's alright. It's alright.
Angle.
The enemy took that one.
Damn, it'll throw you. $14. Oh, goodness. 14. Oh, no, Trios was not the last thing I just played. Nothing screams.
Yo, you got Mike.
Yes, sir.
What over there?
Yo, yo.
Whew.
Tony.
Yep. Can't do that, man.
Yo.
What up, man?
Yo.
What's up? What's up?
Here we go. We got some action. Those both mics, what?
Yep.
There you go. Yeah, everybody got one.
And get 5 wins in a row.
No, you said you need to get 5 wins in a row?
5 wins in a row.
Yo. Looks good. Get the double.
Yeah.
You starting it?
Oh shit, I didn't. Who's third? We got a mic? Yo, Detroit.
Yeah, we got a
Detroit
mic.
that joint. Alright, cool. More fun, y'all.
Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deploying shortly. All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
Y'all make this look fun. We got the green light. We're going to the war zone. Grab your gear and shoot. We're up in 3. Enemy activity will be high. Expect contact early and often.
Let's get this done.
All right.
Battle Royale.
Where to? Send me, buddy.
Most wanted intel. Let's get it, market.
Man, what's the word? What we doing, man? What's the word? What we doing,
It's on you, Jay. It's on Jay. Shit.
Why is it on Jay? What makes Jay so fucking special?
You got a #1 by your shit, right?
Nah.
Why you crying, why you crying, my boy?
What? Man, I ain't crying. I'm just talking shit, you dumb bitch.
I'm talking shit too. Calm down.
That's all I know, dude.
Man, pipe down. Take a chill.
I can't pipe down. I gotta pipe up. We playing Warzone. You should never want your teammate to pipe down. You sure you want your teammate to pipe up?
I'm talking about pipe down. You talking to me?
Nah, you can't be sensitive, man. You're a grown man. Words shouldn't hurt you, my boy.
Nah. I'm bullshitting.
You gotta stop bullshitting. You don't wait on. I
Who
just
y'all
think
shoot?
I'm a teammate to bullshit.
I seen him. Okay, I seen him.
Transfer complete. Marking incoming gas spread coordinates on your TAC map.
Hey, he by himself. Y'all want to push him?
Yeah, yellow. I'm with you here. Let me see. Is he just looting up in that motherfucker or what?
Yeah, he looting up in there, man. He by himself.
Leave him alone, guys.
You said what?
Hey, buddy.
Leave him alone, guys.
Sound like he,
Oh, his boy is flying in too. Well, one more flying in.
Yeah, he got help.
Just leave him alone, guys.
Yeah, he got help.
Just leave him alone, guys.
Yeah.
Be nice.
Your squad mate has intel revealing the location of the next gas spread. Secure them to the uplink station marked on your TAC map.
PA.
Oh, he's still in this bitch. Damn.
What?
He just got hacked. They just got hacked.
Wow. Man.
I think one of them might be
buddy
cheating.
told us to leave him alone.
One of them might be doing some cheatings. Like, what? I was getting...
There's no way
I was about to say my bad. I didn't see that person, but I didn't see that person.
I don't know, like... I just
He
started
was
getting
on
shot
fire.
through
You
the
wasn't
just playing like a
fucking
bot?
floor or some shit. Like, no, I was getting shot, like, through the floor and everything. That's why I was like, what? Like...
Squad mate failed their mission. They're headed back to base.
Hey, Floyd, where you going, bro?
I'm going after this, money over here.
Yeah, you didn't even need to get that. We got a loadout. You could have just landed on me. Well, after you done, can you take that chopper and meet up with me? That'd be great. We appreciate it.
Coordinates are marked on your TAC map.
They're not chasing me. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Hey, can one of y'all mark a bot station so I can get y'all two back? Well, I never force fucking around.
Your squad mate secured intel on the next gas spread. Get it to
Well, I might as well do this intel today. One of y'all can land on the intel and the other one can finish it. I mean, yeah.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Boy, you making your way back over here?
Yep.
Better be. You know what's gonna happen if you don't make your way back over here?
I'm gonna die with the most money out of all four of us.
That shit don't mean shit. I got enough too.
Uploading now. Secure the area.
Got it though. Hey, buy them back from you. While you in the chopper and shit. Appreciate it.
Intel transfer complete. Marking incoming gas spread on your TAC map.
Hey, where's another intel at? I was There's one right outside the circle. Hey, can one of y'all land on that enter? Oh, fuck, no. Yeah.
Grabbing a UAV and munitions and everything.
Gas is inbound.
Nice.
Here goes self-revive for somebody.
All squad members are in the safe zone.